How to Become a Hustler, Part 2. Yes, this is the second video. And believe it or not, I recorded both videos at the same time. I put on a different jacket. I was going to do the sunglasses to make a really cool costume, but I changed my mind. I just promised you guys the information, so I'm going to give you the information. This one is called When the Chips Are Down. When the chips are down. So what I'm looking to do here in this video series is solve some problems. I know on YouTube there's a lot of bravado, a lot of people telling you to go and build a Shopify store, or to start this and to start that and do this and do that. And yes, of course, I wrote a book on how to become a top-rated seller on eBay. The name of the book is actually called The eBay Bully. You can Google it, and if you really want to, you can buy a copy for only 99 cents. But I'm not here to sell books. It's got some pretty good ratings. I'm not here to sell books. I'm here to solve problems right now. So this is what I'm going to stick to, because I know that a lot of people here are into the guru station. Tell you all the problems that's going on and how they made $7 million or $8 million, $6 million, or $15,000 in their first 3 months. Well, I'm not going to talk about that at all. My message is very simple. An extra $200 to $300, possibly leading to another $500, possibly leading to $1,000 a month, and then the dream continues to move on. My message here is very simple. I want you to become profitable. So this is where I'm going with it. How to become a true hustler, all right? And hustles die. So I'm going to show you how to get yours to become everlasting. When the chips are down, the questions often end up being like this. I want to start a business, but I don't know what I want to do. I do not want to work forever. I've been investing some of my money in a 401k. I got some of my money in stocks, and I have my money in a high interest bank account. And you're one of those people who followed step number 1. So what do you do now? You want to start a business so bad. Maybe your job pays you a lot of money, but you don't like it. So what do? Well, here's the problem. And here's how you solve it. The problem is you don't have to answer that question. Even though it is a question, and even though it's plaguing you because you don't know what to do. That's your biggest problem. You do not know what to do. Well, I got a surprise for you. That surprise is something interesting. Interesting enough to take your mind off of the troubles of not knowing what you want to do and let you know that you are already sitting inside of a shopping mall, going on inside here and all inside your home, okay? There are at least 10 businesses, at a minimum, 10 businesses in your home that you can start. What I'm holding in my hand right now is a handmade scarf from crocheting. I didn't crochet this, my partner actually did. She's brilliant at it. And voila, a scarf. Now, you may love doing things like this, and maybe you're into the Hobby Lobby lifestyle. Maybe you like to do a few hobbies here and there, or do a few things to make you take time off of things, pick up a few hobbies that sometimes make you feel whole. But those hobbies could be worth cash. Cash, cash, cash. If only you'd use them as a business. Sometimes you don't have to think about what kind of business you want to start. Sometimes all you have to do is get started. So all of a sudden you might want to sell some scarves, some crocheted blankets. What can things like that go for? I know that there's some sites where people are selling handmade stuff like that for cheap, but you don't have to join the parade. You can ask for the exact dollar amount that you're looking for because you are branding your own product the way you want to. If you see value in what you do, you should always look for the amount of money that you really want to make off of these products. You do not have to join a parade of fast money makers, fast dollar senders, and the people who go to these shops and festivals, or go to the Salvation Army and get somebody's made up stuff that they got rid of because maybe they ditched the hobby and decided to start doing something else or get a higher paying job. You can demand what you want. You can customize your business. You can do whatever you want. You can ask people what colors they like and blend those colors together so that they pay the price that you ask for the product that you are selling. You do not have to join the parade. So just like I said, there's probably 10 businesses sitting in your house. Behind me is a coffee machine. One of my biggest passions in life was to actually own a coffee shop. I used to want to own a coffee shop so bad, but I know that coffee shops don't scale that much. And plus there's something called Starbucks. And I love Starbucks. I love Starbucks. I love Starbucks, right? So the way that it works here is that although I love to make coffee at home, and ooh, I love to make my coffee at home, I do also like Starbucks. So do I see myself competing with Starbucks? Not successfully. But there's nothing wrong with partnering with Starbucks, right? It's called SBUX. That's the ticker symbol. It doesn't pay the dividend that some stock like AT&T would ever pay. But you get my drift. Owning a share of it might just be worth my time, because it's not like a coffee shop, if I had one around the corner, would make as much money as a Starbucks would anyway, so I don't mind sharing the dividend and sharing the profits with a Fortune 500 company that is listed on the S&P list, okay, S&P 500 companies. Okay, so anyway, you have about 10 businesses right in your home, right where you stand. So what do here? You get a little serious about trying things out. You test pilot and you test market. I've said some of these things before. I've even gone as far as income-free hacking, and I've talked about this topic already on this channel, but bottle returns, right? Now, I'm going to tell you guys a secret. When it comes to these nickel deposit cans, the fastest way to make really quick profits doing this is to go to the store and get a recycle bin waste management can, a really large one, okay? Just go get one and throw all your depositable nickel return cans and bottles inside of it. All you're gonna do is do the same thing all the time, is to throw them inside, throw them inside. You're just gonna continue with the same thing. You get yourself a can, and then you continue to keep throwing these inside of them until they stack up. Then you take them back and you cash them in. So getting the can is gonna help you maintain a profitability. You know why? Because usually you're tossing these out. You're not returning for a nickel. Very few people do that. But if you could do that, if you can take these and you can put them in a can, you can make yourself some extra money. Now, first of all, just with this alone, you can make yourself an extra $200–300 a month without any real hard work. Not any real hard. Now, if you're an ultimate hustler, you can go out there and make $500–600 a week. All right? But $200 to $300 a month with these, it's not hard at all. Not hard. With minimum effort, you can pull that off. And I'm being serious here. It's not hard at all. Because the way that you're going to do it in order to maintain a very good profit margin around this is basically, I said this in another video, you take a composition notebook. Whenever you cash your bottles and cans in, you write down the amount, you write down the date. So you keep a log, and then you know that you're profitable. This goes back to number one. Number one is take care of your inventory and your profits will take care of themselves. Just like if you were selling scarves, the handmade scarves. You want to write down your cost per scarf, and then you want to write down what it sells for, what you've sold it for, and you want to write down your profit so that you know what you're worth and you know your profitability, and you can properly scale and get yourself to that easy $200 to $300 a month if you're not already getting it with those ROIs, return on investments, with high yield savings investments or anything else of that nature. Anyway, I'm done with this video. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you thumbs up, like this video, comment below, let me know what you think, and possibly share it with a friend, and maybe everybody's day will be better. But always go to part 1 after part 2. Let it trail back. and enjoy your day.